Now, Africa needs to position itself to look for new opportunities in global export markets, as well as take advantage of the move towards an integrated Africa through the Continental Free Trade Area Agreement. These are some of the sentiments from Langa Madonko, an economist and co-founder of Summit Africa, and his comments come on the backdrop of the ongoing China-Africa Trade Expo ongoing in Changsha.
I think off the bat, one can say that one of the things that has been strong in terms of the trade between Africa and China is that Africa has been a large exporter of commodities and raw materials. And I think Africa needs to be investigating opportunities that exist beyond that. And I think we need to be seeing how we also take advantage of the move towards an integrated Africa through the free trade area that is being created, to say, where can we create new centers of excellency that allow us to develop other goods and products that can be shared into China via exports from Africa. I think another one that exists because of the current dynamic that exists within the world in terms of trade, we also need to be looking at where are the areas where, because of some of the rising tensions or the shifts in the economic landscape, Africa can benefit by stepping into provide some of the goods and services that traditionally China may have sourced from the West. I think we have seen in recent times an increase in the amount of grain that is being imported by China from Africa. And that is one of the areas that we need to be looking towards to say, how do we further enhance the collaboration between Africa and China? I think Africa, for the first instance, is a big market for China, and it will be a growing one because, of course, we have got the positive population demographic, and as we continue to grow our consumer base, we'll continue to be significant in the consumption of goods and produce produced out of China. But I think if I was a delegate and I was speaking to our counterparts in China, I'd be saying, we need to be looking at how we move away from just the export of commodities from Africa and how China can support Africa towards the beneficiation of some of the commodities, so that we're not exporting ore, but we're exporting implements and elements that feed into the process of the production of some of the goods that come out of China into the rest of the world. I think it's a good thing to be exporting cobalt as an ore, but how do we beneficiate it so that we can also derive real value? And I think there's room for also continued communication and collaboration in terms of the development of infrastructure from Africa, because it's pivotal towards the movement of goods across the continent, but also for the export. We need to see the development of our ports. We need to see the development of our rail infrastructure. We need to see the development of our road infrastructure. And China can be a significant partner in that, as it has been in times past. I think it's a further confirmation of the significance of the relationship. I think it's important for us to be able to further strengthen those relationships and the collaboration that we have. It will be critical, especially to show that the world is not only towards the West, but the world is actually a global playing field. And we need to make sure our alliances and our collaboration continues to be strong and continues to be diverse for the benefit of Africa and also for the benefit of China.